Welcome to today's edition of Layoff and Employment News by Employment Boost. If you are an individual affected by a layoff, or if you are a company facing a reduction in force, click the link above now or in the description box below for more information about our firm's outplacement support services and how we can help you as an individual land on your feet faster and get into a new job as quickly as possible, or as an organization, how we can smooth the layoff process and assist with your reduction in force. Welcome to today's edition of Layoff and Employment News by Employment Boost. Today's date is Friday, January 19th, 2024. Now on to today's headlines. Wayfair, the digital home goods retail giant, is implementing a massive 13% reduction in force, trimming 1,650 employees to trim down its infrastructure and reduce costs after overhiring during the COVID-19 pandemic. In particular, the company is focusing on its corporate trimming down 19% of that workforce element with a focus on cutting down management roles. Another group of employees that will be heavily impacted is the engineering side, as Wayfair wants to right-size its ratio of engineers to business partners. Macy's, one of the largest department stores in the United States, is cutting 2,350 jobs and closing 5 stores in order to streamline its operations. These job cuts make up 3.5% of Macy's total workforce, while the brand will still have over 700 stores in operation. Macy's incoming CEO, Tony Spring, supposedly wants to boost margins by cutting expenses after the company had an inventory glut in 2022. The layoffs are a mix of in-store and corporate employees, though there's no word on what percentage of each is included in the layoffs. Finally, the Los Angeles Times, one of the biggest papers for one of the biggest cities in the United States, is planning to lay off at least 100 journalists, or about 20% of their newsroom. The LA Times Guild is planning a one-day walkout today in protest of the suggested cuts. The exact number of cuts is not yet known by the Guild, but they are significant enough to drive this action. The layoffs are arriving less than a week after executive editor Kevin Merida stepped down from his role as executive editor after just 2 years on the job.
Lastly, we are one of the leading global outplacement and career consultancies on the planet. If you are interested in resume assistance, career planning, or coaching assistance for yourself or your staff, please don't hesitate to reach out to me today.